Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I saw her daughter's butthole? I, 44 male, started dating a woman, 45 female, back in December. Her daughter, 20 female, moved down in January from out of state and is staying with my girlfriend until she gets settled. Daughter is a good kid, we get along well, she even gets along with my son, 13 male. A few weeks ago the daughter asked if she could use Snapchat to send me videos of the painting they're doing in the house, videos of their dogs etc. Week before last my girlfriend mentions a picture of one of the dogs that her daughter posted on Instagram. Knowing that many people use the same username across multiple platforms, I did a Google search using her Snapchat username. The first result was Twitter, which I skipped because Twitter. Second result was her Reddit profile. I think oh cool, I love Reddit, just got my 6-year badge and clicked the link to her profile. Turns out she uses Reddit to post pics for her OnlyFans page. I see a thumbnail of what could only be described as a picture used for a telehealth exam with an OB/GYN and/or proctologist. I closed the page and went back to the Google search results and read the summaries on the links instead of just looking at the domain like I was before. All of the links were related to her, of content mixed with her personal info. Anyone who has been on the net for a while knows this is a recipe for disaster. Hell, I'm even using a throwaway for this post and it doesn't have a pic of my butthole in it. I just don't want this story associated with my main profile. I talked to a few of my female friends who have daughters to see how bad it would be if I tell my girlfriend what happened. It's not like there's advice for this topic on dating over 40. The general consensus was I needed to tell my girlfriend due to the safety risk. Last week I told my girlfriend and showed her how to search her daughter's username because my girlfriend is not tech savvy at all. I showed her how it only took 4 steps to go from her daughter's OnlyFans page to the location sharing of Snapchat and see her house. I told her I'm not condoning what she's doing, but if she's going to do it then she needs to be more careful. My girlfriend told her daughter to Google her name and it of course returned a lot of stuff and the daughter freaked out. She put 2 and 2 together knowing her mom isn't savvy enough to figure this out on her own and texted me about finding it. I admitted to her how it all went down sans the details of the picture. Daughter accuses me of stalking her and looking for her nudes because I must be a perv. I explained I didn't go looking for them, it's not like I subscribed to her page. But told her if it was that easy for me to find the pictures then it would be just as easy for a stranger to find her IRL. Like I told my GF, it's one thing to show your bits online for strangers, it's another thing when they knock on your door. So now daughter thinks I'm a creep that went looking for her nudes, my girlfriend isn't talking to me, and I need to know if AITA here for telling my GF? Thank you. Not the asshole. This makes me really sad knowing you were genuinely torn as to whether you should say anything, and you did so only to protect your girlfriend's daughter, and as a result you're the one getting it in the neck. I don't know what you said or how you handled it or anything but other than potentially bringing it up with a little more tact. You've only warned her of a potential issue later. Not the asshole you went looking for a picture of a dog, and found a major safety risk. The daughter is probably just very self-conscious and upset that she's been found out. If you let her know that you don't oppose sex work, and you're just looking out for her safety, she should understand. But she's probably pretty embarrassed about everything. Not the asshole your girlfriend and here kid are kinda the asshole here as she is being silly on this. You did a search for a dog and found her daughter's asshole without trying. And #X2OOB. You are just being a realist and trying to protect an idiot 20-year-old. Not the asshole, damned if you do, potential horrible consequences if you don't. Not the asshole. Honestly, sounds like you handled this pretty well. The daughter is probably more embarrassed than anything. I'd worry more about the impact, if any, there is on your relationship with your GF. I remember a post about a week ago where some commentator female was getting mad at a man for not going out of his way to insert himself into some sexual drama to make the female feel better. I said it's extremely easy for a man to be labeled a creep, even with the best intentions, and was downvoted to hell. Seeing the post makes me laugh. Exactly what I was talking about. Not the asshole, but the results were predictable. Best to just keep it to yourself. You are the asshole for looking at the Reddit account of someone you know. Every Redditor knows that is an asshole move. Daughter, you're a creep because you were looking for my nudes. Daughter, earlier that day, hey millions of strangers, come check out my nudes. The daughter is 20, so you should have gone to her first. You are the asshole. Not the asshole, she's lashing out because she's upset about it. Info: why would you search her username in the first place? Why are you extensively stalking her in the first place? You couldn't ask your girlfriend for her username. Not the asshole. Good on you for addressing it, that is a nightmare of a scenario. Everyone sucks here, you are the asshole. She should be more careful, but I did a quick Google search of her Snapchat username, oh cool, I love Reddit, just got my 6-year badge. Seriously? I'm a male same age as her and you knew exactly what you were doing. You don't just seek out and browse someone's Reddit profile because oh cool I love Reddit, so transparent. Edit, on second though, you are the asshole. She should be more careful, but what she said is true. I don't think she was ever an asshole, just not careful with her stuff. Unpopular opinion, but you are the asshole. The daughter is an adult. You could have gone straight to her. I get that you are not her father, but you've stated that the two of you get along well. I'm assuming that'd be an awkward conversation, sure, but going straight to the mother makes no sense to me. You are the asshole. Why would you search her username online instead of just going onto Instagram? And even if you for some reason didn't see how strange that is to do, why click on anything else other than what you was looking for? You didn't even have to search on Instagram or Google though, you could have literally asked for a screenshot of the picture from your girlfriend or asked on Snapchat to see the picture from her daughter direct. But worst of all, then you tell your girlfriend what her adult daughter, yes, naively and easily found, but as you said not likely to be easily found by her mother however, is posting online? If you was genuinely concerned you should have gone to her privately rather than embarrassing her and outing her to her mother. No wonder both women are upset with you. Not the asshole. Online anonymity is important, and when someone isn't careful about it, bad things happen. There was just an SVU about a similar scenario, and the douchebag's stalking effort was a lot harder than just searching a username. There are some creepy dudes out there, and if it's that easy to find a house, how long until someone knocks on her door? You are the asshole. It was a massive invasion of privacy to Google her profiles to begin with, and then you told all your female friends about it. That's just boundaries crossed. The daughter is an adult, you should have talked directly to her about it only. You are the asshole, but only because you brought the woman's mom into this. You should have brought your concerns straight to the daughter. She is a grown-up, no need to bring her mom into it. Good thing you found it before some creep though. Really? You had to speak with her mother about your discovery? You couldn't just have had the conversation with the daughter privately? Had you spoken directly with the daughter, I could say, not the asshole. But you chose not to address it directly, which in my opinion makes you are the asshole. Info: did her mom know she had enough page? Did you out her as a sex worker to her mom, or are you asking if you're the asshole for just admitting you'd seen it? Not the asshole at all. You handled this very graciously. I'm assuming and hoping, please good lord, that you didn't sit there and masturbate to this girl's nude photos. Info: would you have an issue with the daughter browsing your main Reddit account? You're not the asshole for telling your GF, but it does seem a bit like snooping to read her Reddit account when she didn't give you that information. They're both hurting for very different reasons, and sadly you're the one that's delivered this pain. But you did everything right, you took advice from relevant people before acting in good faith to protect people you care about. You couldn't in good conscience know this stuff and do nothing. You're absolutely not the asshole, and I'm sure when it's less fresh you'll find yourselves in a better place. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to answer questions or post more details in the thread without violating the rules of this sub, but I really wanted to thank everyone for their thoughts on this. And I really want to thank the users who gave this the wholesome award. That was a great laugh. NTA. Does she really think you'd search for her nudes and then point them out to her mom if you were just being a creeper? You could have just kept looking on the DL without ever saying anything, since she made it public. Jeebus. People don't use their brains sometime. Did she even bother covering her tracks so people have a harder time stalking her from of? Prob not. I'm leaning towards you are the asshole because you did search for her username. Why? And then clicked on her Reddit profile. Why? And generally, Reddit warns you of not safe for work content, meaning you clicked yes anyway. Why? It does come off like you went for her nudes, even if it wasn't your actual intention. Why not just ask for her Instagram or Reddit? And also, she might not have wanted her mom to know about so you didn't need to tell her mom. You researched, with intent, to find your stepdaughter's social media profiles. That's not okay. To look for a photo of a dog? Not buying that personally, but regardless, even if it was to look for a dog, why search for her instead of asking her for the photo? And when you knew the photo was on Instagram, but searched the whole internet? I don't think I know anyone who searches for mutual friends by typing in their username. People just go to the friend's profile and searches for follows, or search their friends list on FB. Regardless of all that, why didn't you go to her directly? This whole thing seems shady. I want to say not the asshole because you are right, this is dangerous and something should be done about it. But, typo intended. Since the daughter in question is an adult unless you're in the States, then IDK exactly how things go there. Anyway, perhaps it would be more decent if you could let the daughter know first, explain to her why you feel obliged to tell her mum and perhaps approach her mum together. You are the asshole. To act like you were just innocently looking at all of her daughter's social media to see a doc pic is absurd. What a crock of shit. With your proud 6-year Reddit badge you should know not to peep on her content. This whole thing is creepy as fuck. Your GF's daughter's asshole is the asshole. Info, you said you could access her location on Snapchat, was she sharing with everyone? Because most likely she just said it to you and some other close family, friends. Not the asshole, you were concerned about the daughter's safety. Yeah. Or specifically, you're the creep. You glossed over why you searched her username. The daughter gave you her Instagram and Snapchat usernames. She was only comfortable giving you access to certain social media accounts. Why'd you, throwaway 3 2 2 1 go looking for other social media accounts? Does he find the daughter attractive? I'm going to bet yes. It's a huge invasion of someone's privacy. She posts things for other people. She didn't want you to see it and didn't give you those accounts for a reason. Pretending you were worried for her safety, you weren't, is a lie. Only you know why you did this exactly and the damage is done already. This is just a lesson for next time. Don't internet stalk your next girlfriend's daughter's social media accounts hoping to find nudes. If she didn't want people knowing she's showing her asshole online, maybe she shouldn't post pics of her asshole, lol, not the asshole. A post about an actual asshole in this sub, what a meta. Not the asshole, it's a lot of crazy people in the world, and many of them are on and Reddit. I have seen a lot of disturbing things here, she should be grateful that you are looking out for her safety. I can't believe how many people think you're not the asshole here. If you were actually concerned about this girl, you could have gone to her instead of getting her mother involved. So, not only were you literally internet stalking the child of your girlfriend, which is creepy enough, but as soon as you found something you didn't like, you literally did the one thing you were warning her about. You took her username and involved people from her actual life. You are the asshole and a creep. Not the asshole. That is a nightmare scenario for any parent to hear, but you can't shoot the messenger. Her daughter needed to know that if you can find this info so easily, so can anyone else. She's especially naive if she thought she could have any privacy on the internet. Not the asshole. I don't really understand why your girlfriend now isn't talking to you. You seem to have done the right thing. Edit, doesn't Reddit flag when someone's profile is NSFW? Because if it was tagged as not safe for work and you still clicked on your girlfriend's daughter's profile, I can see why they might suspect you of having pervy motives. Is that why she's angry at you? You are the asshole, she's 20. If you really weren't creepin', which it sounds like you were, you could have told her directly or anonymously. No need to tattle to mommy, who you knew wasn't tech savvy anyways. You are the asshole. Okay, but Googling her Snap name? I didn't even know you could do that. Why not just text her? That's a little odd. I don't know if it's because you're just not aware, but it's almost impolite and kinda weird to go and search for people's information when you can just text them personally for it. She's an adult and can do whatever she wants. No need to tell her mother of her private business. Sorry you saw a butthole I guess. You are the asshole. You used her Snapchat, given to you for a limited purpose, so search out her other accounts. That was invasive. And you start out talking about finding an Instagram dog pic, but somehow that journey took you to her Reddit post history? Of course social media is public, but you aren't a member of the public, you are her mother's boyfriend of all of 3 months. You found her nude pics only after taking quite a few deliberative steps having nothing to do with tracking down that Instagram dog pic. You creeped all of her social media and she's entitled to think you are a creep for doing so. She is literally and figuratively the asshole in this story. The nerve of someone who opens her asscrack for paying patrons to call someone else a perv is laughable. Yeah, you are the asshole. Taking you at your word that you weren't cyber-stalking her, you could have given this 20-year-old adult an aside okay how better to separate her identities and then pretend it never happened. Not the asshole. Was about to say YTA for outing the girl's sex work, but then I read the bit about how her OnlyFans was basically leading to her home address and I got your concern. You are the asshole. The danger angle is way overplayed. If I had $1 for everyone I know that has a OnlyFans or dirty Twitter account I'd have a lot of money. Not one of them has had a bad experience related to safety. You only Google a username to find their porn. Not to find an Instagram dog picture. So you found it and my guess is you were worried it would come out you saw your girlfriend's daughter's nudes. So you told her mommy on her. You'd get a you are the asshole from me for the sex negativity alone. The part where you told her mom to cover you own ass, no pun intended, but not mad about it, makes you a mega ah. Prime example of how far minding your business can go. Is your name Larry David? I swear this reads like an episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm lol. You are the asshole. Only your friends can see your Snapchat location. This post gave me the ick see clearly her mom did not know about her of. Not to mention I am not condoning what she's doing makes you seem like you don't respect sex workers. Go to therapy.